Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We've just made it out of the Iron Throne. And so I think now is the time to talk to the survivors. We managed to save, I don't know, it's probably somewhere between like a third to a half of the I forget the name of their faction. How did that escape my mind? Yeah, I don't know. It's gone from my head. But we managed to save a portion of them, but we also managed to save the three main ones. Amelum here, Will's dad, Ulda Ravengard, and then Obelia Tubin, who is the daughter of the main one of their group. So let's talk to each of them and see what's going on. And then we'll go back to camp and talk to everyone, including Will. Alright, Duke.
I'll get to your camp. We'll talk there.
Well, that was fast. Amelum?
Something's on my mind.
Your world's air. I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious. I owe you a great debt, son child. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
Ooh, that is good. And what about you, Obelia?
I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. I just wish more of us had made it through. But morning can wait. We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here.
That's the plan.
They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might.
How do you think I found you to begin with? Your father sent me.
He did? Of course he did. I knew it. I knew he would do something.
I mean, we found the place before we talked to your father, but yes. I don't know if any of the others have anything more to say, but we will talk to them. And I wish we had saved more, but...
By God, I'm glad you showed up.
Gondians, there's the term.
Frells, not too worried about me. What they were doing with us was horrid. Thank you for saving me. Still hurts, but thank you.
My lord, your act of valor will go down in Gondian history!
Did we really only save 5 of them? Probably closer to the third than the half I was hoping for.
Here we go.
But we did save nearly all of the ones in the factory, and that's got to count for something.
You were to administer Umberlee's justice. Instead, you conspire with the abomination. He who sickened the harbor with blood so black, the sea itself chokes.
Gods, they're nuts. You have to help me.
Step out of the way. Protect him, and Umberlee will swallow you whole.
Alright, so... yeah, I wouldn't say I conspired with him. He offered to give me a ride, and so I did. To rescue a bunch of innocents, which hopefully you're not against, even though they did use a machine you disliked. He's all yours. I won't let you execute this man. You don't understand. He wasn't responsible for the destruction in the harbor. So I guess we still don't really know what was going on with that. We read his journal, where he mentioned that he didn't really like that he was involved in capturing and prisoners, etc., like that whole setup, but it paid well. Which doesn't really speak well in his favor, but he isn't for that behavior. He just liked the money, which isn't good. But there was no statement of why he killed their priestess. We got like a brief statement at one point that she was killed because she got too close to the machine, and another statement of he needs to travel farther or deeper underwater so that he doesn't run into anyone or isn't spotted or something. So my assumption is she swam too far out, more than they usually do, and he was too close to the surface. And she spotted the submarine, which they wanted to protect the knowledge, and so they just killed the priestess, probably. That's the best clue I have, but did he personally do the killing? I don't know. I mean, he's certainly guilty of stuff. Is he guilty to death? Maybe. He's certainly complicit. So I'm somewhere between he's all yours or you don't understand he wasn't responsible. Certainly Gortash should take the majority of the blame in my mind. But he can take some of the blame. We'll try 3 and see he wasn't responsible for the destruction and see where that leads.
Your lies won't save you. Give us the abomination or be counted as his ally.
Okay. That's apparently a lie. Alright, then he's all yours. He is not necessarily a good person. So he's all yours.
What? Mate, you've got to be kidding.
Come quietly. The Sea Queen will judge you.
I surrender, all right. You wouldn't hurt a harmless man, right? And you. Thanks for nothing, prick.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's over.
We surrendered Red Hammer to the Wave Servants. After all, justice needed to be served. Yeah. So we got the Wave Mother's robe. You have resistance to fire and cold. I already have resistance to fire. Whereas standing in a water surface at the start of their turn, they heal 1 to 4 hit points and can cast to create water. Yeah, not feeling that that beats what I have. Mainly the temporary hit points every turn and the bonus damage on cantrips are both really good. Anything further from you, since you're still standing here?
Thank you again. May Gon's grace guide you.
And you? Like, it seems most of them have left.
Of course he's going to worry. Frel always worries. God help him.
Just wondering why a couple of them have chosen
Eyes on
to
my feet.
hang out here. Gather your allies. What's the latest there? Duke Ravengard is grateful for us saving him. He will stand on our side. Okay. I think that is it. New there. That is going down, which we definitely don't want. Oh, I don't have my companions. Just realized that we were still separated. Let's go back down. Regroup. Okay. Go to you guys. Wow, you are still back on the submarine. Fantastic.
Let's see.
Please get out of here, you guys.
Let's move.
Alright, let's regroup everyone together.
No one's stopped me yet.
There we go. In a moment. Alright, perfect. Hi, Shadowheart. Let's go back to the factory first. I don't know if we can circle around here to get there. No. So we gotta go up top. But yeah, I'm thinking we go to the factory, we'll let them know that their loved ones are safe, and then we go to camp and let our companions know everything that went down. Oh, we should talk here as well, since Omelum should have gone to here. Since we're walking by, might as well. His friend was upstairs.
I'd kill for playing a mermaid's problem.
There you are. Hi, Omelum.
It is pleasurable to see you. Your intervention within the cult's underwater complex was a timely one. I am glad my carelessness did not cost the life of Duke Ravengard. That you also saved me was unexpected.
I would never have left you behind. I rather like you. Why were you drawn down there in the first place? Good question. Hard for you to reward me from the bottom of the ocean. I had no idea your expectations of me were so low. Why were you down there in the first place?
My meeting with you led me to a most unsettling conclusion. That my kind had begun to exert influence through this cult of the Absolute. I felt illicit interference would not be conducive to this plane's survival. I sought out other infected individuals to ascertain the truth of my hypothesis. Unfortunately, I strayed too close. I was captured and transported to the prison in which you found me. There, I saw Gortash and his followers inflict cruelties far beyond any I witnessed in the Underdark. I am grateful that you were spared such a merciless fate.
Yeah, that's a bold statement that Gortash was doing things worse than anything he came across in the Underdark, because the Underdark is not a pleasant place. Gratitude won't keep a roof over my head. What will you do now? I'm gonna go with the top one. I would never have left you behind. I rather like you.
I too feel some warmth at your presence.
He's a cool guy for a mind flayer.
Your inclination to generosity is an admirable quality, one I wish to reciprocate. Blurg and I have consulted on the matter of your reward. We first thought to ask the denizens of the Underdark for their aid in fighting the cult. Alas, our influence there remains negligible. Instead, we have selected a series of items from the Society's vaults. Given my kind's involvement in creating this evil, it is only right that I do my part in helping you defeat it, or at least improving your odds.
I appreciate it. So we get Omelum's boon, which I guess I need to accept before I can open it up and see what it is. Potion of Supreme Healing, Dimension Door, that replaces the one we used in that quest. Wizard's Bane Oil. Put your weapon in oil. Its targets receive a -3 penalty to spell attack rolls and spell save DC. Nice. And disadvantage on saving throws for maintaining concentration for 2 turns. Sunbeam, Fungal Bamboozler. Befuddle nearby foes. And then, I don't know, send that to camp. I don't need a random bag. Stolen gold bag, what are you? Isn't that the gold that we gave back to the bank? Why do I have that still in my inventory? Alright, Blurg, anything you want to say?
Omelum tells me I have you to thank for its safe return. We know the risks when we go out into the field, but to lose my friend in such a way would have been most disheartening.
Bravery is no bad thing. In fact, your research could be invaluable for my cause. Just stick to reading books, it's much safer. Yeah, your research could be invaluable.
If there's any conclusion to be drawn from this, I think it's that Omeluum and I are safest back in the Underdark. Our research there must continue. We may not be able to fight on the front lines as you do, but we may yet do some good for those who call it home. We'll depart when this absolute army is defeated. I understand you are involved in the matter.
Yes.
I hope our gifts will provide you with some meaningful assistance in fighting the evil Omeluum uncovered. Do let us know how you get on.
Have you anything to trade? Did you have anything valuable? I mean, you have healing potions. I might as well grab them, even though the small healing potions aren't terribly important. Ooh. I mean, other than the fact that I really like the headband I have right now, something that gives me essentially healing from lightning charges is cool. Although 3 temporary hit points isn't that impressive, to be fair. I'll also buy your alchemical ingredients. I don't need the camp supplies. But you never know. Thank you, Blurg. So that's them dealt with.
Watch this, watch this.
So I wonder if, because Blurg said that their influence in the Underdark isn't good enough, so they won't be able to help us that way. I'm wondering if we had done things differently, would we have been able to get Underdark allies? Don't know. Let's head in here and talk to the survivors here. Hopefully they will have things to say. Oh, what is going on? We've got another Black Gauntlet here.
We have your designs, we have your methods. We have no more use for you.
You have beaten and tormented us to the brink of insanity. You cut out my eyes, but we will bow no more. Gondians! Rip the motivator from this bastard's hands! For Gond!
Okay, a new fight starts. So, we just have the 2 of them that are our enemies? Okay, and these are the ones that were already up here before. I was wondering if his daughter was part of this group. Alright, Astarion, move in and attack.
Make it hurt.
This one. And of course that's turned itself back on. You don't have happy yet. So you can get some healing. There you go. And then move out of the way. So that other people can get in. Yep, Blur. Definitely a wise choice. He speaks so highly for them, like, everyone fight! And they all just run. Alright, what can I do against you? Because I don't want to accidentally hit. Because I could, like, lightning bolt, but it would hit him. So we'll just blast you with this and call that good enough. Nah, I don't think we need the crit. And who knows what dangers are going to be farther in. Since we still have all of our spells. I doubt I'm planning on resting right away. Oh, a real attacking spell. Well done. Alright. Lae'zel? Oh, you're still alive. Surprising.
Prinsley's motivation sequence activated.
You can't use your action on that. I might have her action surge. And I think I shall. Use your action surge. Let's just take care of that right now.
Another one down. But it's not over just yet.
And call that good for the moment. Enlarge on yourself? I mean, that's a choice. And then you use your turn to try and shove him. Why, as a gnome, are you trying to outstrength a dwarf? Like, shoving a dwarf. They get resistances to that. Not quite dead. Shame. Alright, looks like Astarion gets the kill. Anything interesting? Just your mace. And on you, spear. Alright, how are you doing, Xander?
What happened to Obelia? Is she safe?
She is, don't worry. Some hostages died, but your daughter wasn't one of them. Short, annoying, doesn't shut up about Gone. Yeah, she survived. Harsh. Some hostages died, but your daughter wasn't one of them.
My heart. I thought her lost. I would give more than just my sight to keep her safe. Our destination is the Neurosita, the nerve center of the Steel Watch. Guide me there, and I'll do the rest.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
My fellow Gondians, flee this prison. We're bringing this place down.
So I was thinking that this facility was taken care of. We'd killed everyone in here, dealt with the prison, so surely we were done, but it looks like that's not the case. This place has refilled with enemies. Which doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but I guess there were some that were off shift, maybe. But I'm guessing we're going to run into a lot more on our way down. Yeah, the fact that the game is continuing to regularly autosave. Should I short rest? No.
Like it's will be done.
She's out of some of her superiority dice, and she's out of an action surge. So we could short rest to get it back.
Let's get going.
And Astarion is hurt. Maybe I should. Why not?
Time to see what's new horrors waiting for us.
I don't know if that we necessarily needed to rest yet, but I don't think it's a bad thing to do. Okay, we've got more living people that are just knocked out. I don't see any more enemies yet. Maybe they didn't refill this area with enemies. Well, that makes it easier for me. Hopefully we don't have another one of those titans here. So I certainly don't want to run into that. No, okay, so we just had the one fight. Alright. Disable the Steel Watch Foundry is pointing to an area over here. Maybe that thing, because it is saying it's above us.
Let's end this.
Alright, let's put down a save. Yeah, I don't know.
The Neurosita awaits your input.
Press random buttons again.
The machine doesn't respond.
Okay, I think we just need to talk to him.
I need a quick word. The Neurosita. I can hear its hum. Familiar, yet painful. I helped design the Steel Watchers, toiled night and day on the first bipedal prototype. It is fitting it ends this way. I will bring down not only the Steel Watch, but the very foundry itself. This place will be smoke and rubble when I am finished. Are you ready, my friend?
You're not going to get all of us killed, right? What are you going to do?
Like the foundry, the Neurosita's exterior is near impossible to penetrate. However, its inner circuitry is highly unstable. I'm going to rain fire upon it from the inside out.
Alright, do it.
Gond, let your hammer be my courage, your furnace my heart.
Oh, those running animations are just enough off to look funny. Well, you survived. That's good.
That was a hell of a show, my friend. Watchers collapse in the street as we speak. And the foundry. Well, it won't stain this beautiful city with its abominations. Not anymore. But it's not over. So long as a single parasitic Gondian remains, Baldur's Gate is under threat.
Enough, Wolbrin.
No.
Gortash enslaved us. Forced us to build his Steel Watchers, but no more. Take the city. Let the Ironhands reign supreme. I just wish to go home and hold my daughter.
What about Gortash? What if he forces you to build a Steel Watch once more? Cuban is right, it's over. What do you think, Wolbrin? I just want Wolbrin to back down, so while I think the what about Gortash is a valid question, that has the potential to get Wolbrin to say, yeah, we need to just kill them so that it removes the potential threat. If I just side with Tubin right now, that feels like the safer choice, because Wolbrin is out of line. Tubin is right, it's over.
Please. If a Gondian told me the sky was blue, I'd look outside and check. You Gondians will lie, scheme, and torment this city until your dying breaths. Let's end this!
Let's not.
Wolbrin, enough! I won't watch as you poison your soul, and the brilliant future that remains to the Ironhand Gnomes. I thought the Ironhand Gnomes had corrupted you, Wolbrin. Now, I wonder if it wasn't the other way around. Kill the Gondians, and you kill all we love. Collaboration, challenge, solving problems with the power of reason, creativity, and invention. I still want to believe you're better than that, Wolbrin. But even I am having my doubts.
Persuasion. Perhaps the Ironhand Gnomes need a new leader. What say you, Barkus? Intimidation. Walk away, Wolverine. I won't ask twice. Sorcerer Intimidation. Wolverine, don't make me burn you to a crisp. Walk away. Or I won't let you hurt the Gondians. Or Wolverine makes a good point. You must die for the city Gondians. No, no, no. While I do like the sorcerer only options, intimidation is not usually my go-to. I mean, we're going to pass regardless, unless it's a DC 30 or something. So, I'm just going to go with the persuasion. That's the general feel of my character. Perhaps the Ironhand Gnomes need a new leader. What say you, Barkus? As we try and persuade all of them to turn on Wolverine. And appoint Barkus as the new leader. We didn't need the guidance, but of course, I'm taking it anyway, just for big numbers. 28 on a 15.
I say you're right. They deserve a leader who'll encourage them to create, not destroy. They deserve someone like me. I can't save you from yourself, Wolverine. It hurts terribly. But I can't. Toss your values in the bin if you want. But don't throw out the Iron Hands with them.
This is ridiculous. Iron Hands. Kill this man. How dare you? Cowards!
The Gondians recognize Barkus Root as leader of the Ironhand Gnomes, and look forward to ushering in a new peace between our factions.
It is with a heavy heart that I remove Wolverine Bongle from our ranks. You have until first light to leave the city. Wolverine.
I expect treachery from all sides, but you, little Barkus, the boy who followed me from the Underdark, who clung to me like moss to stone, when we next meet, my hammer will cleave your skull in two, and that is a promise!
Perhaps the intimidation option would have been the better choice there. I don't know. Wolverine was definitely out of line, though. Oh yeah, and they've all just collapsed where they stood. That is cool. Yeah, Wolverine's going to be a problem in the long run, but that's a different issue. Plus, he's the one who has the secret for making rune powder. No one else knows how. And that's something they should probably keep in mind. Alright, Barkus.
Well, here we are. A most unexpected outcome.
You stood up to Wolverine. I'm impressed. You'll make a great leader for the Ironhand Gnomes. You should have killed Wolverine. He doesn't have... That's not who he is. That was his whole statement of don't destroy and kill. So no, that's not going to happen. You'll make a great leader for the Ironhand Gnomes.
I am many things. A leader is not one of them. But no time like the present to learn. And I can't do any worse than Wolverine. Sorry as I am to say it. I don't know when he became so angry. So violent. But I'm glad to say I see the truth of it now. At last. Thank you for your encouragement. I needed it. And have done since the day we met. I may have lost Wolverine, but I found a far preferable ally. Friend, even. Now, myself and the Ironhand Gnomes have much to disentangle. But when you're ready to face what's waiting for you, believe me, we will be at your side. Shoo then, for now. My friend.
You went with shoo. Not goodbye. I'll see you later. Something like that. Shoo. Alright. So, Barkus and the Ironhand Gnomes will be on our side. Not the Gondians. Interesting. And I don't see... Yeah, I don't see Tubin around to talk to. Obviously, we can't go back into the facility. So let's see, where does that leave us? Now it's time to fight Gortash. And then we have Orin. That's basically it. I think I'm going to end this episode here. Next time we will head to camp, talk to everyone there. And then I guess it's time to finally go face Gortash. Which feels strange that we're that close to end game. Because I'm pretty sure facing Gortash is... I mean, facing the Gortash and Orin is the last things to do before we fight the Netherbrain and then game over, I assume. Yeah, we're getting close. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.